trying to get this stream up, but now we are ready and we're off.
Ooh, we are on their way.
Almost synced. Oh, both
you will have bad luck.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
So, you know, maybe if they have to fight Aga, they're gonna have like 15 blue balls.
Oh, well, they're not having bad luck at the moment, getting 3 bombs right from the get-go.
Why is that such good luck to get bombs early on, Stan? Please explain.
Gladly. During the sewer escape sequence, there is going to be one room that is gated by a very fragile wall, and you either need the boots or bombs to get through them. And behind that wall are 3 more chests. And if something important is there, then...
Indeed. Oh, and yes, they are getting the cane. This is the version where they get a weapon from Uncle, but it's usually not sword. And the cane of Burnout, no, cane of Samaria, that is. It's always a good choice to get. Ooh, and getting blue mode right off the bat as well. All right, is everything fine?
Wow. Yes, we are back. I don't know what happened.
Good.
But yeah, cane is a very forgiving weapon to get. Sorry. Cane is a very, very forgiving weapon to get from Uncle, as it consumes a fairly low amount of magic, and you can get a lot of use out of a single block as well.
Yes. There's some interesting strats you can do with this. Also, getting the blue mail this early is really nice because if they have to traverse some difficult dungeons early on, it helps. It basically doubles their health, which is very, very good health upgrade.
That is very true, and of course it is way too early in the seed to be finding any pieces of heart and heart pieces. Although half magic, that will definitely make the Cane of Samaria escape sequence a breeze.
I just have one thing to say, and that's that Uncle is a big fat liar. Telling them they have bad luck, this is really good luck.
Oh yeah, definitely. Although we still have a most likely at least an hour to go, and there is still a lot that can happen to either of these runners.
So many wonderful things that can go wrong in this game. Now, exitzero has to be a little bit careful. He's only on 1 heart here, and he actually neglected picking up a heart earlier as well, so... Ooh, getting another bomb. That's always nice, though.
Oh yeah, thankfully. Speaking of hearts, getting the first piece of heart out of the game. Collect 4 of those, and you'll gain yourself another container for it.
Man, exitzero's like a machine gun with that cane. He's like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
but hey, he has half magic and can afford it.
Yeah, that is definitely true. One of the best aspects of half magic is you get double your magic capacity. Contrary to what the Mad Batter wants you to believe.
Oh wait! Say that again. You get what?
The Mad Batter in the vanilla game will portray it as a curse that you only have half of your magic.
Oh, okay, now.
But instead.
Sorry, I just.
My God, are you okay?
Yes, I am. I should not interrupt all your sentences. No, I was just saying that. I was just saying that I thought you said like it wasn't actually half magic; it was actually like even better somehow. But yeah, no, I get it. Yes.
Quarter magic? Quarter magic is technically in the game's code, but it's a bit overpowered, as you can imagine.
Well, yeah, and if you play the randomizer yourself on the easy version, you are able to find quarter magic in the game.
Oh yes, the wonderful developers of the randomizer did decide to complete the coding for that item and put that in the game as well.
Oh, I didn't know it was halfway coded already. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, like there are also a number of different enemies. One of which is almost finished. The cannonball guard, which shoots cannonballs. Which, nice. if you ever happen to play the Randomizer, which is also a version of A Link to the Past Randomizer, in where the enemies are all shuffled around. Those enemies are fully repaired and in the code and can be randomized with the normal enemies as well.
Nice. I gotta try that. I haven't played like the only like crazy version, which isn't really that crazy. I've played is Kisanity. But there are like room randomizer and randomizer, and that kind of way more crazy stuff I should try sometime. Now, the dragonfeeney is kind of farming a little bit, or maybe he's just protecting himself with the block more than trying to farm anything because he has 4 bombs, so, or I mean 3 bombs, so they don't really need anything in that capacity.
Yeah, it was your exitzero as well, killing the rope before moving on. Expertly dodges the bat there.
Yes. They're doing quite well. It's a nice escape sequence, and they're just neck and neck right now. He's got to find the right rat with the key. I think he's got it. No, well, actually, no.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Oh,
he
he
got
killed him with a backfire. That is amazing.
As the cane strats for you.
Yeah, and with that, dragonfeeney will be the first onto the back of the sewers, and that means that she will give us a look at the 3 items first. Nice quad kill, triple kill.
Poor rats lining up. So let's see what got it. Nothing important so far. Getting a little bit of money early on is nice though. Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice, but other than that 50 rupee, nothing too much of value.
No progression, that is. Now, I'm not sure if you know this, and I'm kind of curious because you're not guaranteed getting that bomb. So is all those items technically locked behind gloves?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the lamp, because you can go the
go
original
back
routes,
in.
which
Oh wow, that's so bad.
Nobody does that.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, both of our runners not counting items properly. They did
Oh.
both pick up that map.
So dragonfeeney is a girl.
Correct.
Apparently.
Yes.
Oh, so I should not say he. I'm sorry. I'll say she. Okay, no. Yes. Sorry. We this race kind of we weren't sure if it was going to happen, and then suddenly it happened. So we have not been able to prepare as well as we maybe should have. But we'll do our best. So thank you, chat, for any piece of information that helps.
Yeah, chat being not always as trustworthy, but definitely a very, very great help. As even though we are with 2 people, we're most likely to miss at least something.
Yes. Now, only 50 rupees in the Lumberjack Cave, which means that so far Aga 1 will not be required. We don't know though, it depends if they have trouble finding Dark World access. And meanwhile, exitzero finding a heart? Was it a full heart? Oh, skipping 100 rupees, 50 rupees now? I don't... That's really strange.
An interesting choice indeed.
Because you want to have 100 rupees for the bottle vendor.
Yeah. Although exitzero is also taking a couple of gambles, as he also didn't check the Lumberjack Cave.
Yeah. Now, Lumberjack Cave checking, what a word, early on. It's not that common anymore. I see a lot of them skipping it and then going back if they get the boots, or maybe if they only have lamp gloves and want to go up to Tower Hera that way. Or the mountain, at least. Now, Dragon Fairy, she will be picking up those 50 rupees, and I did use the correct pronoun this time.
Cal will be glad to hear that.
Yes.
exitzero will be the first one into Kakariko Village. So far, the mirror, I was going to say hot garbage, but there it is. Your self-image, which is always very valuable.
It's kind of garbage in my case, but yeah.
Oh my. All right. Breezing past that one. Virtual high five. As Feeney enters the Thieves' Den, and exitzero is going to move on with the Kakariko Well. The first couple of 15 minutes are going to be quite standard, as the highest density locations are pretty much checked immediately. But after that, with that mirror, at the moment doesn't really unlock anything. But flippers, by the way, that unlocks Zora already.
Flippers is very nice. We've got a shield. Get the boomerang. Shield boomerang, not that important, and some more money. So that's not punishing exitzero for skipping that 50 rupees. So, well, not now at least. Maybe he has like 450 when he goes to Zora and it's gonna feel bad. But ooh, the gloves at the bottle vendor.
The value.
See, he puts the gloves in a bottle and then he sells it.
What's the point of
that? To make lore fit the story. No, but usually what we've seen a lot with version 29, this is the yeah, version 129 of the randomizer, is that Kakariko Village and South Shore usually has a lot of progression items, and then they are kind of left up with certain choices to go. But then they usually have like, ooh, hammer, there we
Ooh,
go.
that's
And then
progression.
they usually have like 2 to 4 items that they still need that usually take a lot longer to find. They're a lot more tricky and can be a little bit trolly. Case in point, usually the bow or the ice rod, maybe even the fire rod sometimes. Mirror 2 actually is quite trolly sometimes, but not the seed.
Yeah, thankfully we did find that all the way in Kakariko. Feeney, meanwhile, buying herself some more bombs. So we get a vanilla piece of heart.
Oh,
I'm
why
not,
is
not sure where exitzero is going.
No, because he doesn't have the shovel. I'm trying to think what
Maybe doesn't want to
items.
save and quit, but honestly, it is faster to just save and quit. Oh, he's gonna farm for some more bombs. Interesting.
Oh, he doesn't have any bombs for South Shore. All right. He has 76 rupees. So he could have bought 10 bombs, but oh well.
Oh yeah, and with that glove, he can farm the in front of Link's house. There are 3 rocks on the right side, and the middle one has a 50-50 chance of dropping a bomb as well.
Indeed. Now I never got. Well, he was in library, but I didn't look at it. I was looking at the Feeney, but okay, it was just a piece of heart there as well. Yeah.
There we go.
And he's still ahead after that. Well, I guess Feeney checked Lumberjack Cave, so that's why she took some more time.
Yes, that is the only time discrepancy between these 2 runners. Other than that, they are following in each other's footsteps, and rightfully so. As if you miss something in the Sphere 1 item pool, then you're gonna go feel behind.
Gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, both runners making sure to at least check everything before
now
going to.
You just told me that the mirror wasn't progression, but look at how much faster exitzero can do this place because of mirror now.
Well.
Oh, mirror part.
Oh, that's progression though.
There we go.
Oh man, that means we are 1 item away from having
we are
not go mode. Dark world access.
No,
oh, no, we have the hammer. Never mind.
We have Dark World access. 12 minutes into the seed. Matt, last seed I casted too. They had Dark World access at this exact same point. 12 minutes into it. South Shore. It was identical.
Jet seed.
Now,
already.
What's gonna be interesting though is like someone mentioned in chat, they have the flippers, and that's kind of like a 2-edged sword because you don't have Zora money. So do you go up there and just check the ledge, check the waterfall, or do you wait until you have more money? It's kind of like it's a difficult decision because you don't want to double dip that area if you can avoid it.
Yeah, that is true. Although leaving that area alone, that might come back to haunt you. But we do get the Book of Medora, another heart container, and a bottled fairy. That is our first bottle, everyone. So that does unlock 1 more item back in Kakariko Village.
Yay, fetch quests.
Do you like a fetch quest?
I don't think anyone's checked the map, so we don't know which, because the book opens up Desert Palace, well, unless it's boot locked. But we don't know if it's a required dungeon or not.
Yes, neither of our runners have actually checked their map, and at this point it's not too important as you're pretty much just pulling off the standard checks, as exitzero is going to check an out-of-the-way location, the Ice Rock Cave. No real good time to route this in.
Yeah, unless you find flute early on, you might want to skip it and take it later.
Ooh, dragonfeeney actually taking a different route, going the flipper before going to the Ice Rock Cave.
A lot of vanilla heart pieces so far. Well, maybe the heart piece that he found there was actually the heart piece that was supposed to be in the race game.
Technicalities. For all intents and purposes. Sorry?
Another thing they would really like to find that they're missing is a sword.
Oh yeah, that is true. Although they do have a hammer, which is a good substitute. Having a sword is like a million times better.
Yeah, but that's a good point though. The hammer is nice because it doesn't use any mana. It does temper sword damage. It just has a little bit of a troll hitbox, and by a little bit I mean a lot. But yeah, still, it's quite nice. Another virtual high five from our runners.
A very wet high five. I suppose the runners are checking pretty much what the other one has checked. But interesting to see if DragonFeeney, yeah, she does go immediately to the Zora area, skipping out on the Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah,
we know
she never
that
did Ice Rod, huh?
another piece of hard. Stop it.
What?
Another one. Oh my goodness. I mean, there are a lot of them. 24 in total, to be exact.
It's a healthy seed.
You could look at it like that.
Yeah. I'm having difficulties not becoming British when you're my co-caster, but I'll try. Oh,
That's
so there we go.
fine.
To 10 arrows on the ledge.
A bundle of 10. Definitely not something that that our runners will be picking up. But unfortunately, neither of our runners still short 400 quid for that Zora item, or rupees rather.
I guess you could call 10. It's a dozen shy too. Why not?
I'm gonna remain indifferent on this one.
Oh, that's okay. No, we're gonna
dear.
finish. She's gonna check Hype K now. I presume so. I don't know why else we would go into Dark World this fast, and we may actually get our Dark World map check before our Light World. But yes, yeah, there we go. So
there we go. Green Pennant
quick.
Thieves. Green Pennant Thieves, Red Pennant Palace of Darkness, Crystal in Turtle Rock, Maya. I think.
No Crystal. No. Turtle Rock was pendant.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah. I noticed the pendant. I didn't notice the red crystals, but I noticed the pendant. And then we got the map check from exitzero now too. Our tracker's gonna have to be on point now.
Yeah,
and
I missed.
Hype Cave.
Oh, I missed everything. What did he pick up?
The hook shot.
Oh,
and it's,
yes.
And it's a she.
I am excellent at my job. Oh my god, putting way too much attention on the chat at the moment, missing all the action. Thankfully, I am not alone. Can you imagine?
So I think was it Feeney who skipped the 50 rupees or was it Exit? Because now she is 50 rupees basically short of Zora money.
I believe it was Exit that didn't pick it up.
Nothing in the back of Shaharshalar's cave, and why did she go into swamp? Oh, because she can. Whoa.
Well, that's a very valid answer. There are
no, but like
there are 6 items to be found, unique items in Swamp
and
Palace,
it is no, but it's so mind-blowing that you can actually like finish Swamp at 17 minutes into a run, like because there are so many items. You need the hookshot, you need the flippers, you need the mirror, and you need the hammer, and you would like to have a sword too, but she'll be fine with that one. And it's just so weird to see that this early.
Oh man, yeah, that is true.
And apparently, if you subscribe to Fiend's channel, you get a lot of cute emotes that our chat is now demonstrating.
Oh, they are adorable. Ah, how delightful. Too cute to ban. Oh my.
Yeah, you spam those emotes and no one will ever ban you. So, Ice Rod! Nice Ice Rod! Always in Swamp.
Because Turtle Rock's crystal pendant.
Yeah, it's the crystal pendant.
Alright, so it looks like pendants, Thieves pendant, Turtle Rock, as you mentioned, special crystal in Palace of Darkness, and the rest are crystals, normal regular crystals. So that does give us everything that we need to know what we need for go mode.
That
course,
crystal special. Sorry.
exitzero getting his hype cave out of the way as Feeney is continuing on to her conquest through the Swamp Palace. But it's interesting to see if exitzero also goes for that Swamp Palace play.
Oh, he's thinking, like, is there something I can do now? He's like, no, there's not. Because no one, seriously, like, I can't imagine that I would actually remember that you can... Oh! does he remember too that this is actually possible? Although Feeney, she's got to be a little bit careful. She's got a heart and a half. No, no.
Oh,
Exit
we
is
might be
somewhere
going
else.
up to Catfish Pyramid or the Palace of Darkness. It is one of the special crystals, and we do have access to the to the Desert Palace. Excuse me. So that does give us access to the Pyramid Fairy. Of course, proving me wrong, making a liar out of me, going to the pyramid instead.
I'm just cracking up every time you call it a special crystal. I don't know why. It's...
Single arrow, that's special as well.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Special
so there are,
arrow.
that's 2 items found. I think. I think the south side was not an item. It was like a map or something. But I might remember.
Wasn't that the ice rod?
No, that was the first one. And then there's like the south of Big Chest.
Oh, that was.
Where you have to go for the little roundaroo.
Little loop-de-loop roundabout.
That's a word, man. Okay?
We'll make it a word. exitzero, going for the place right now. Checking Catfish early. Definitely not a bad choice if something ends up being here.
Yeah, the
something
roundaroo
like
had to be the big key, of course. So. So, okay, there's another. So that's his 3rd item. There are 3 items left in Swamp. And he skipped. She skipped left side for now. Man, it's hard to get used to that.
It's fine. We'll figure something out.
Like
oh
what?
my jackpot in Swamp Palace.
There we go. Zora money. Now she has the mirror, so if she goes to check Catfish, she can mirror and then go check Zora, which exitzero cannot do unless Zora has like a bunch of rupees. I mean Catfish.
Yeah, Catfish has 300.
Ooh.
Oh, a sword! That is
Alright.
huge.
So
and he knows it. That is. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna tell a story here. Sorry. So once upon a time, there was an adventurer who was swallowed whole by a catfish, and as he disintegrated in the stomach of the catfish, he did bring his sword with him.
Whoa!
So, with catfish spewing out the sword from the previous adventurer.
Whoa!
See, we need to have some lore here, okay?
Man, that is brutal.
It wasn't supposed to be that brutal. It kind of got darker as he went along.
I mean, it's better to just roll with it than just cancel it altogether.
So we have the menu boss from Feeney now, while exitzero is taking a completely different route.
Yeah, definitely a very unorthodox route from exitzero's part, but he is getting rewarded by it. Of course, having that little.
I'm not sure what reward you're talking about here.
Well, the sword.
Well, yeah. Earlier with the catfish, yes. I was like, he's rewarded with a frustrating fight against this. I don't know what the enemies are called. What are they?
That's a Impopo, I believe.
They are so annoying. Oh yeah, you know all the names of everything. You're a great co-caster. I remember that now.
Well, debatable. Well, thank you. Another bottle beetle. There we go. That'll help in a couple of fights. Modular most.
Feeney's demonstrating the wonderfulness of the hitbox of the hammer. In this, there we go. Okay, just need 1 more of those, I think.
So, 1 or 2, 50% of the way there. Oh,
it's brutal.
This
man.
is heartbreaking.
Like, I know it looks kind of like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing, but it's just incredibly difficult hitting that guy with a hammer.
Oh my! You can do it.
There we go. I'm not laughing.
Argus.
Oh no, it's the 3rd one. I thought it was only 2 hits. Oh no!
It gets the nice spawn
it's
kill.
It's more than
spawn
3.
Hit.
It's 4. Oh,
yeah, it's 4.
She has
a 2
fairy in a
spins.
bottle. I'm pretty sure though.
Yes. Oh, careful. Oh no! Unfortunately, takes a hug from Argus. Is going to be using that fairy to come back to life. So nothing's lost at this point.
Richard Nixon doesn't need that body anymore, so it's just a swamp monster now.
Silver. Those would have held against against him.
Well, you need the bow too, but yes, they would have.
Just like javelin style. Can we implement that, please? Javelin style silver arrows.
I was about to say
Oh.
this stabbing in his eye, but that's basically anywhere because he's just eyes. So yeah. So Feeney's
I
actually.
see what you did there.
Oh wow.
Ow, that hurt me.
Feeney's actually not doing left side, so that is an interesting choice. But it was a crystal dungeon, so there's some logic between crystal and pendant dungeons if you do left side or not, which I never really understood. But yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's a pendant, then C is going to put stuff on the left side, obviously, because it's a pendant.
Yeah, okay. Well,
You
some
can't
say
have
was.
boots!
Ooh, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. God, you beat me. You're faster than I am.
See,
Oh.
I have the boots as well. Now,
Speaking boots. What?
Yeah,
That makes no sense. Oh my.
Right where exitzero was, I was casting another race a couple of days ago, and as he was trying to run to get the setup, instead he picked up the bomb and just threw it into the other room.
Oh yeah, I've
It
had
was
that
so
more than
funny.
once.
No, it's of course it happens. It was just so funny to watch. Like I hate this bomb, and like just throwing it away. It's beautiful. I love this game.
Oh man.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we all do. Cane and Burner, we love that one as well. Gives you
Oh, that's
invincibility.
Boots and Kane in Skull Woods. 2 out of 2 items right away. Very nice. Oh, and
Oh,
he's
that
still.
is true.
Why is he going back? If he found
He-
oh, he doesn't have the.
He doesn't have the fire rod yet, which is required to enter the back part. Meanwhile, Dragon Feeney making her way into the Desert Palace.
No, she's not.
Well, was making her way through the Desert Palace.
What she is doing is making Stan look bad. That's what she's doing.
I am way more attentive than I look like right now.
No. It's like you're completely right, and then she just turns around the second you say it. It's funny.
Telepathy is an art as well.
Indeed. So
anyway,
a double dip to Skull Woods might be required. Words are coming out eventually. Okay. So yeah,
well, definitely required for exitzero. So we do need to complete it at some point.
Yes.
Although
true.
Dragon Feeney might make it a bit more efficient.
Well, see, that's the thing. Fire Rod might be boots locked, which means that you will have to double dip it. We don't know that yet. Like if it's in Bach Rocks or something.
Oh yeah, I guess. I was like, wait, where does this come from? But yeah.
So
there's a reason that I don't run.
like Zelda, or just in real life?
Well, do we have to get specific?
we can just throw it all in one comb and just say yeah. No, that's fine. So Thief's Town was a pendant, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yes, that is correct. The green pendant though, so it does have a little bit more value, yielding another item from our good friend Sahasraludidu.
Yes, that's his official name right there.
In Eastern Palace.
Beautiful. Sounded very French.
Powder.
Required powder right there.
Powder. I can't.
Why is Dragon Feeney going? No, she never been to Skullwoods. No, that's the other guy. I mean the guy. Crap.
Oh man, the other mate. It's the other mate, lad.
It's not the other because there's only one.
Mates can be female.
Can mates be female? I didn't know that.
I mean, I just call everyone mate. It's fine. It's fine, mate.
Alright.
Anyway, exitzero, immediate going to cash in that powder. Definitely not a bad choice. Fetch quests are.
You can technically fake powder with powder, actually. Like if you have 0 mana.
Really?
And the yes.
I did not know that. That's wow.
That's hilarious.
That
the
is
lamp.
Oh,
that is a
wow.
required item, and it makes a lot of dungeons easier.
Oh man, that is indeed a nice item to get. Feeney having a bit of trouble with a bomb jump.
It looks great when you set it up without the sword.
There you go.
Like I'm just gonna hold my hand out, measure some like, air distance.
Yeah, punch the air. I always start to do damage, like half of
I love lamp. So Feeney does not have a sword because that was in Catfish. Not
Well, yeah, it came out of Catfish after the adventurer died inside of his stomach.
and see, even if it isn't that dark as I said it is, it still came out of Catfish. He's spewing that sword out, so you can't deny that part.
Yeah, like bleh.
Yes.
I have this random sword I found.
Thank you for the sound effect.
Anyone that wants any voiceover?
Stan is looking to work as a voice actor, so yeah, he's gonna. If any agent is watching right now, just give him a call, give him a follow on his Twitch, and let him know.
I can't, dude. Man, exitzero checking. Oh, find this master sword. Bleh. My words everywhere.
Another voice actor gem from Stan.
Oh my dear.
So he's that was a very PG friendly turn there. There we go. So that means that Feeney, she will find that sword eventually and at least have one sword. So how are we gonna make a grotesque backstory on how that sword came up to Cave 45?
Magic.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a wizard.
The Wizard of Arcanum's town.
Yes. No, I'm just gonna stop there. It's Cave 45. It's not very interesting lore compared to a catfish. Now.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah, there is such a thing as a catfish. I was like, isn't that like a made-up creature? Like, no, there is.
That's an actual reoccurring fish that lives in water.
I've actually caught. I think I caught a catfish once when I was fishing. So yeah.
Oh.
They're not very tasty fishes.
Yeah, they're not as big. Although they can get pretty big.
They're vicious thing. Like they are predators, but they're not that big.
Biggest catfish.
Oh yeah, let's do this. This is what commentating Link to the Past is all about.
Nearly 9 feet long and as big as a grizzly bear, the behemoth tipped the scales at 646 pounds or 293
A grizzly
kilograms.
bear? What? See, that one could have swallowed an adventurer.
Yeah, that is a species known as the Mekong giant catfish, and it may be the largest freshwater fish ever recorded.
See, it's a big one. So the one I caught when I was fishing, of course, was slightly bigger, but
Saber ping, right?
Of course.
All the saber ping. Meanwhile, oh man, I need to be focusing.
It's fine, I got it. Don't worry. Just keep googling facts.
Death Mountain is happening.
Indeed, and he has them. Yeah, it's he. He has the mirror. I was just sometimes you mix up. No, I just assumed this gender. I'm sorry, guys. No, or girls.
It's fine. It's 2018, lads. Just call everyone a lad. It's fine.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll make sure this train doesn't crash. Hi guys. Some private time with Stan. exitzero currently up on Death Mountain, most likely going to take a peek into Tower of Hera. 2 unique items to be found as Dragonfeeney will be picking up her lamp as well. Red mail. Oh, that's definitely going to be a very nice addition to both the runners' arsenal once they. Sorry.
No, keep talking. I was just gonna come back.
keep talking. Oh, the basement not yielding anything of importance. One more chest. If this is not the big key. Oh, but it is, so never mind that train of thought.
Don't sound that disappointed. It's the big key. I already have 3 of those.
Oh yeah, now there is still a possibility that Smokey is in any of the other chests, and that there is still an item in the basement. We do have a fire source to check it at least, so we don't have to double dip this one.
I also see that exitzero got a new fashion statement, which looks pretty good. And Feeney takes a death, unfortunately.
Ow. Dark World hurts, even with blue mail.
Yes, and she was only on 1 heart. I guess she exited Thieves Town without finishing it, and I was
Yes.
thinking she should maybe have taken an intentional death there because she was really low on hearts. Because dying in a dungeon is usually much better, kind of, than dying in the overworld for routing purposes.
Yes, whenever you die in a dungeon, you do respawn at the start of the most recent door that you entered it from, as opposed to being sent back to either the pyramid in the Dark World, if you have the mirror and defeated Aghanim, or to the 3 option screen between your house, Sanctuary, and the Death Mountain Cave.
Yes. Now we don't know if Feeney's gambling. We know that Swamp was a pendant. A crystal.
Crystal, yes.
Yes, but we don't know.
Zero takes a fall.
That is unfortunate.
Ouch.
The only item she got of that dip was the ice rod, and we don't know if that's actually a required item or not. It's probably not. It's only required if something's on pedestal or something's on Trinex, but it could be, and in that case, she's in good shape. And she still is, because they have to do Swamp anyway, and if they're lucky though, they can do it in Go mode, which means that exitzero is gonna be able to do it a little bit faster.
Oh my god, Trolldom out for blood.
Now, has Dragon... She never checked K45 either, so she still doesn't have a single sword. Why did she not go... She didn't go south when she was in Kakariko Village? No, she went north to check the bumper cave, and then she died, and then she just never got back again. So, that's unfortunate for her.
Yeah, definitely routing not paying out, as we do get the bug net from Moldome, which does mean that the small key is locked. No, never mind. I'm lying again. We did find the small key.
You gotta stop lying, man. It's a bad habit. Oh, but exitzero is gonna ignore that small key. Oh, maybe he's... Is he missing just like a compass or something?
Yeah, I think that we found both items.
I did not count items there.
I mean, you know...
We're
of course, you're gonna have to be careful trusting me at this point.
Okay, so Feeney
finding out that there is a mail upgrade, unfortunately, has yet to pick up either of these swords, either from K45 or the Cap.
Unfortunately, Feeney finding fresh clothes. Oh crap! Okay, almost an alliteration there all the way. All right, so we're gonna have a look at this Paradox Cave. That's what it's called. Nothing so far, but we have 5 more chests upstairs.
Yes, this is, for all intents and purposes, the Hive Cave of Death Mountain. A very concentrated area of quick-to-check locations, 5 in total, on the top level, 2 on the bottom.
Indeed. So far, just money and love. Yeah. And a lot of
more money. And explosions.
Just like this is like a Hollywood movie, you know. It's got money, love, explosions, anything you want from your summer blockbuster.
Ooh, that's deep.
very, very deep.
Oh
very
my.
Deep.
Either way, Dragonfeeney does find her small key, as exitzero is most likely going to take a run down Spiral Cave. Does have the boots, thankfully.
Doesn't have to go for the walk of shame.
No Resonant Sleeper Cave today.
Oh, but getting a little bit of shock.
Shocking.
As he learns the stock market recently crashed, so.
Wow,
anyway.
This is getting serious. Might as well start investing in Nintendo stocks, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So,
I mean, I've heard rumors about the new
welcome to
Classic.
Welcome to Link of the Past Randomizer, where we'll be casting this game and also give you financial tips at the same time.
Yes, may or may not be valuable. Use at your own risk.
Feeney did a lot, really clean Trolldom fight there.
Oh yeah, definitely not a Trolldom for her this seed.
I think exitzero is gonna go into Swamp now.
Yeah, that is pretty much going to be one of the last course of actions, as we are running quite low on items.
Yeah, let's. No, they can't go into ice. They need the mitts. Trying to think what's left, because we are kind of in no mode. We've been into swamp, but well, there is one side of swamp that was not checked that might have progression. And if exitzero checks the left side and it has something, then that's really bad news for Feeney, because she's most likely not going back into swamp. Like, that's probably the last thing she's gonna do. And she also has like catfish and South Grove and other things to check. There is
Yeah, as well as Thieves Town.
no, she dipped Thieves Town, but I guess there's some items left there still.
Yeah, she only did the first four, which is understandable. It is only a pendant, but with it being a green pendant, that does put a little bit more value on it.
Where is she going now? She's actually exiting this cave instead of saving and quitting. Oh, she hasn't done Paradox Cave. Yeah, that's right. Another thing they could do would be Desert, because they have boots and book now. So Desert is completely clearable, and it is a red crystal. So that's
crystal, yeah.
that's probably the safest bet instead of like finishing Thieves Town, which is a pendant, just to check, because you have to go there anyway.
Yeah, that is true. Although with that is pretty much everything that we can complete. We are still missing quite some major items, both in terms of the bow, fire rod, and the timesmiths, as well as the flute, which is pretty much all that we need for go mode.
The medallion for Myra as well, whatever that may be.
Oh yeah, we have yet to find any of the three. But I doubt that that's going to be weighing on our runners' minds until they find the actual flute.
I was actually playing a seed earlier today, and I didn't have the mirror, and I started looking all over for it, and then I was like, wait, I don't need the mirror for the seed. Like, because none of the mirror stuff was actually required. I was in go mode, and I didn't realize it because I was looking for the mirror.
Ouch, that's painful.
Yeah, well, it was just my own little seed. I wasn't racing or anything, so, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Zora hasn't been checked either.
Yeah, that's true. They never had money. Or Agina.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true.
That poor old man. We all love Saharshala so much because he has potentially 4 items, and poor Agina with 1 item that's never anything useful.
Except when it is.
Yes. Oh, and we're gonna have a left side check from exitzero. This is gonna be interesting. I'm happy we see diversion.
Yeah, and with Feeney going over, that does also mean that she can finish off Desert Palace with a Gina check.
Yes, this seed is like the logarithm. It goes towards infinity. It's divergent. No, diversion. Ah, crap, doesn't work. Never mind. I tried.
A for effort. Ooh, exitzero. Having a stare down contest with his Stalfos child. Yep.
And I don't know who won. Stalfos damaged Exit, but Exit killed Stalfos, so...
yeah, they both got 1 hit off.
Yeah.
And, you know, look at the end result.
Good point. Stalfos needs some more HP. Did the Feeney, did she check the ledge?
Yes. Before dashing up
Did
there.
you see what it was?
Garbage, I recall.
Okay. So when I asked
sure
if she checked her ledge, I was more interested in the item that was there than if you actually know if she did it or not.
Like a red rupee, I guess. They're like,
No, that's fine. That's fine. Garbage is garbage. I was just curious.
They're like 32 of those in the game. Oh, thanks, chat, making a truther out of me.
Nice. So yeah, we see the boots were required. What did exitzero just open? I didn't see.
Oh, I missed it twice. Both in latency.
Okay, I saw the left side was nothing, but the right side of the left side, if that makes sense.
Ever upgrade.
Okay,
Thanks,
so on one hand, that's good of Feeney to skip the left side. On the other hand, if she gets stuck somewhere without progression, she might come back just to get disappointed. So hopefully...
yeah, that might come back on her mind as well.
Yeah.
Well, we do find the big key. But we are going to continue finding the dungeon item. 1 location remaining on the Land Molars boss. As exitzero makes its way through the...
and the big chest.
Yeah, I totally said that.
Yeah. Sorry, I just sometimes your British accent is thick, so you say Lanmoas and well, I hear Lanmoas, but you said big chests. I'm sorry. It happens. It happens.
I mean, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Da-da-da-da! That's important. That's really important. Oh my.
I just want to again
guys.
remind any actors looking for voice actors that Stan here is excellent sound noises.
Excellent noise actor. Yes, let's go.
Yes. So much money they're finding now.
Yeah, nobody's going to Zora either. I'm starting to feel bad for Zora. Like, he wants to teach them a life lesson about not skipping Zora because he's gonna have the bow.
He is a greedy fish, though. You know, it takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you can't really say it's hard-earned money because it just been basically pillaging areas.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
it's really nice for Feeney to find that fire rod before fighting Lanmoas with the hammer and bombs. So that's actually very nice.
Oh yeah, that is true. Although the ice rod does the exact same damage. The only difference between the two rods is that the ice rod travels a lot slower compared to the fire rod.
I completely forgot you can damage him with the fire rod, but that's true. That's so cool. I mean ice rod. Yeah.
What am I having? I'm having myself a delightful cup of tea.
Of course, you're British.
Cat.
What did you expect, guys?
Just curious about what we're drinking. I don't blame them. Giggle juice. Oh man, having a whale of a time, eh? Or a squid of a time.
Exit is trying to hit with the ice rod and demonstrating how slow it. Yeah, yes, it is. But I didn't know ice rod could damage Argus as well.
I don't think it can. Can it?
Well, he tried, but we never know.
Well, it doesn't matter because sword spins works all the better.
Ooh,
As
bow.
we find the bow.
Nice.
I mean, I said bow on Lanmolas.
Yes, exactly. Now, another place no one's entered is Eastern. Come to think about it, it is a pendant, but there are 3 items readily available there. We don't know if it has progression or not, of course.
Oh, that is true. We did immediately skip pretty much after getting Sarshula. Both of the runners did save and quit instead of going into Eastern.
Yes, and Feeney's still with no sword. That's gotta be annoying.
Although speaking of Eastern, wait, yeah, there we go.
Well,
The
she
force
has the mirror, so she's probably doing pod first. But then she might go into Eastern afterwards just for a dip, depending on what she finds in pod, I assume, because they are really close to go mode now. They're only missing, well, Feeney is missing a couple of swords, but we know where those are, and a medallion and the flute. That's it.
Yeah, that is going to be all that is required for this seat. Of course, we have quite a ways to go, and in terms of pedestal, pretty much any of the medallions required for Misery Maya and the flute are our only options.
Now, apart from the fact that Exit has 2 swords and Feeney has no swords, Feeney is ahead in terms of like progression. She has finished a dungeon more than Exit, and well, I guess that's it. And she has the fire rod and the bow. Sorry, that's not it. But it's hard to say because of the sword difference.
Yeah, definitely. Also considering that both of those items are in the Desert Palace, which exitzero will be completing at one point or another.
Like right now, for example.
Yeah. Oh my.
I'm not trying to make you look bad or anything.
No, it's fine. We're all having a laugh. That's all we're here for, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of laughing, Kiki's gonna run away laughing with your money. 110 in total.
Oh, he has 1,500. You know, it's
and still no
percentage
Zora. I'm still banking on Zora having progression. Like
yeah. The thing is, they have so much progression now and so many dungeons they can clear, so there's no point going to Zora yet. You don't want to do overworld locations when you can finish dungeons. Usually. So right now I'm gonna be paying mostly attention to Feeney because we know what is in Desert Palace, but we have not seen Pond before.
Ooh, bow locked. Very interesting.
Indeed. Now they're both not using the mirror in. They both didn't do like mirror strats in Desert Palace.
I believe because they came to the main entrance.
Oh, isn't that still faster? Oh, maybe it's not.
With the amount of turns, I don't think so. But then again, my track record of facts that have been true have been small, to say the least.
I don't know if you can even call it facts if it's not true, but I'll. Anyway.
Wow. Getting deep into linguistics. Wow, man.
I'm such a nice guy today. Oh wow, that run from Feeney there, just barely missing everything in that room. That was pretty sick.
Well, technically she did miss everything.
Yes.
Barely missing everything would imply that she'd hit at least one thing.
Wow, linguistics.
Two can play at that game, sir. Oh man.
You're a native speaker too, so I gotta be careful.
No, in English, best is speech.
Yes. Oh, she got the double jump. That's always fun.
A little bit of swag there.
Yes.
Which is very interesting. If you bonk in just the wrong way, you don't make it all the way across, but you do land on like an invisible-ish platform, which does allow you to hop again, which looks pretty swag, if you ask me.
Yes, it does. And it's basically what happens every time I do it, because I can't bonk that far back. It sounds like I have like a deflect. Oh!
A deficiency bombos.
Deficiency, yes, that's what I meant.
That is Ice Palace, not because no mids.
Oh, mitts too! Crap, we forgot about mitts. We've been talking about all these items we need to find. And like, mitts has never been one of them.
Oh my! Being an hour in and no mids is quite remarkable, though.
Yeah, it never happens almost, so that's why I've never like even considered it. But yeah, no mitts. Huh.
Oh man.
Like I even have mitts at home. Anyhow. Oh yeah, so exitzero now getting his bow.
We'll be very happy to have both the bow and fire rod in hand.
Now bombos might be the medallion for Mario, we don't know. So this might well, we need the flute, but yeah. And mitts! And mitts! Crap.
Oh yeah. Wow. What a train wreck. Well, we're keeping it rolling. Piece of heart in the harmless hellway.
This train might be like have like a couple of wheels on the track and a couple of wheels off the track, but it's still going. It's still going.
Deja vu.
Wait, what? Anyway.
Never mind.
Okay, I'm trying to I was trying to understand why that was deja vu, but I guess we just had another moment of those tracks not being completely on the railway.
It's fine. I'll just some happy memes. It's fine.
All right.
I mean,
oh, he's gonna.
I have just been in this place before.
Oh, okay, I understand. I have not.
Along this anyway.
No, that's fine. I don't mind some personal anecdotes. So I think he got the. I think Feeney, she was able to bomb open that thing from above. Yeah, that's actually nice when they do that. I need to find the exact spot to put that bomb to get that. Oh,
mitts!
Speaking of mitts!
Oh, let's go. Again, anyone looking for a voiceover actor? Yeah. Don't ask me what that was. That was pure excitement and surprisement.
It sounded like a British person trying to be Mario. Mario was like, "Let's go."
Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh.
So yeah. No, they're both in desert. This is
the desert.
No, God.
Careful. Oh,
Sorry.
Palace of Desert.
Yes,
Pod.
I mixed those up because it's DP and PD, so it's, you know, and I think it's like multiplication, like it's commutative, and it's not, so yeah. Anyway.
Oh man. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated, everyone.
So that means that okay, so they're both gonna finish pond. They both have mids now. They can both check Meyer, I suppose. So it's Meyer.
They
Ice...
still need the flutes.
Yes. Okay. So I guess ice and the forests is the play now. Yes.
The forest? Wait.
Yeah. Well, the Skull Woods.
Oh,
yeah,
Skull.
Woods, forest. You know. Potato, potato.
I've never heard anyone say potato though.
Oh, not even in Britain?
No, that's just a joke. I mean, there is tomato.
Well, some
and tomato.
very posh people, maybe. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you know, they won't be.
They won't be in your neighborhood.
Well, okay, sir. Sit down for a minute. Oh man.
What is exit? Oh, exit doesn't know about the bonk strat, or just thinks this is faster, which it might be in some cases.
Yeah, because he has to check the vanilla big key chest first.
Yeah, good point. So Feeney's gonna. Oh, she won't be able to do the sword strats because she doesn't have one.
Although you don't need one.
No. Oh, yeah, that's true. You can just hold your hand out and just be like,
Stop.
be like a person guiding airplanes for landing.
Also, no swiping.
What do you think I was gonna say?
What I am going to say is well fought from Feeney, with that silver arrow singular to the jewel does get
Great.
one shot.
Great save at the end.
One and the second special crystal will be able to get the big bomb, get the big Bertha of all the bombs, and check out that cursed fairy.
That crystal had some special education. All right, so
yeah, that one went to MIT.
Yes.
Well,
in my experience as a teacher, this special class doesn't usually go to MIT, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna have now we're gonna see if Feeney is gonna head into ice. Can you do ice with no sword? I suppose you can.
Yes, that is possible.
You cannot do Skull Woods with no sword, though.
That is true. There is a little bit of vinage going on.
That sounded like something like an African American. You can't do Skull Woods with no sword, can you? But yeah, no.
Can ye? Get some archaic linguistics. Oh
my gangster talk is not on point at all, so I'm just gonna try not do that again. Ever.
I am like the furthest away from a gangster character.
Yeah.
Like if you meet me on the streets, I'm more likely to like say, "Good afternoon, pardon me," and just move along.
Yeah, me being a Norwegian as well, it's not, you know. There's actually Norwegian rap music, and it's kind of funny because they don't have any oppressive childhood memories to rap about. They just have to try to make up problems that they don't have to rap about. It's kind of pathetic. Anyhow, well, we got Feeney gonna find a sword.
This is gonna be the first one as exitzero does pick up his Titus mitts.
He can now take very warm Helmosaurus out of the oven.
Oven? Sorry?
Mitts.
Oh.
No.
Sorry.
No, that didn't work.
Cook.
Okay. Okay. How do you eat?
I mean, oven pizza and my work.
Okay. This is going so well, Stan.
Mate, amazing.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, indeed. It's sub 1 hour short. That is always applaudable. As we do get Alec Baldwin from Feeney's side. exitzero, meanwhile. Sorry?
What? Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, that's the character's name. That little Squidward-looking fellow.
Oh, wow. I know that's of course not his official name, but yeah.
Well, no, his official name is the shovel game guy, something along those lines. It's something really, really dull and
that sounded
interesting.
Just as official as Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, pretty much. Although Jeremiah is gonna get a little run for his money.
He has a name. Jeremiah.
Yeah, do you remind the
In case you didn't know what the name was, it's Jeremiah.
Yeah. We have a lot of special names for special characters and locations, such as Hemapags.
Yes.
Hashtag satisfying, guaranteed 100% will satisfy you, or money back
Yes.
guaranteed.
So what's in here? Oh, more money.
50 quid. A nice freebie, but definitely not required, as neither of them has gone to Zoro yet.
Buy a nice kebab for that, or a couple.
Nice kebab. Remove kebab.
My brother actually measures everything in like the number of kebabs he can buy. So like he would like get a new bicycle and it's like, yeah, it was about 50 kebabs.
What's about 50 kebabs? Oh my, that is brilliant.
And I was like, it's an expensive bicycle.
I mean, you know, eat for 50 days or get around town. I don't know, man.
Yeah. There's it's a nice measurement. All right, so again, they can do ice, but Feeney is not doing ice. She's checking overworld locations. And she's probably gonna check this bumper K, which bugged her. No, she's going to. Oh, sorry, excuse me. She's going to Skullwoods.
Skullwoods, yeah. She did pick up that sword, so she does have the ability to get to the back part.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be difficult fighting Mathiala with the fight. Well, this is Fire Rod half magic. It's not that hard. That's doable.
Yeah, just fire. When in doubt, use fire.
I just heard a couple of syllables coming out, and that's all. But I'm not sure if the microphone was wrong or it was just Stan being Stan. So,
my microphone is bad, so that may be attributed.
It might be a great combination of both. Let's just put it that way. So exitzero is gonna go into the mountain, and look at the view, and also.
Wow.
That's why I go to the mountain.
Saved. Feeney, going to the woods full of skulls.
Yes. Well, yes, there are skulls in this woods.
Yeah, there are a lot of skulls actually.
But it's actually, that's not why it's called Skullwoods though. It's called Skullwoods because it was Peter J. Skull who first discovered this woods, so it's named after him.
What? This take there.
I
can't.
I need to stop laughing at.
Talk anymore.
I need to stop laughing at my own horrible jokes. It's very bad form. But yeah. So he's gonna need to. Feeney's gonna need to get this key, which is always tricky. But there we go. And meanwhile, we're gonna. Oh, what was on Turtle Rock? Crap, I didn't pay attention. I was looking at Feeney.
I mean, I'm pretty much closing my eyes at this point. Although I can see Hookshot Cave.
Yes, but
only...
let's at least get that. Let's focus on what we can see.
But we should take a look at this Motila because it is going to be gone soon enough as we see nothing of value in Hookshot Cave.
Also, it was Ether because we have a tracker. So.
Oh yeah, shoutouts for making our jobs a lot easier.
But Feeney's missing a lot of shots on Mothula with the fire rods. She's gonna have to use Fighter Sword, which takes like 1,000,000 dashes to kill Moth with.
Yeah, Mothula also not giving a very favourable pattern, staying up on the top. And as you've all known, the song and dance, Mothula is coded absolutely perfectly in the way that if he hits the spikes, all damage is negated. Because, of course it is. But, Feeney being better finishes off Mothula as exitzero is clearing the spike cave. A very treacherous cave. Does get through it for his triplet of bombs.
I would actually say that spike cave is the most treacherous of the caves. But feel free to argue with me on that one.
I mean, honestly, Ganon Ganondorf Dragmire, as his official name is. Surprise! I was really surprised to find that out.
I had no idea. I thought you were just making it up.
No, he actually has a last name. I'm not joking. It's mad.
Well, most people do, but not in video games necessarily. But yeah, no. But
yeah,
you were finishing a sentence.
Yes. What was I talking about again?
We're talking about the treacherous cave of Spike.
Yes. Okay, so the joke's kind of dead, but I'm going to go with it anyway because
Let's
I
do it.
don't care.
I will laugh, I promise.
Bugger it. We'll do it live. So why wouldn't Ganon, in his own tower, make every single floor tile spikes?
I was supposed to answer this in a, like... Is it a pun, or are you actually just curious?
No, like honestly, he is the architect of his own tower.
Yes.
He made it so that our hero of time, Link, could make it through his tower. So why not just make every tile spike tiles? So
I guess it's because maybe he's not immune to spikes himself, so he wants to be able to move around in his own tower.
Well, but he hides inside a pyramid for the entire game.
Oh, that's true. No, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, funnily enough, Ganon's tower does not lead to Ganon, it leads to Aghanim. It should be Aghanim's tower, but Aghanim's tower is already taken by Hyrule Castle.
This is kind of a
should
spoiler.
be Hyrule Castle!
This is kind of a spoiler though, but Aghanim and Ganon is kind of the same person. I'm sorry to bring it out here for anyone who didn't know this yet, but yeah.
Spoilers for a 26-year-old game.
Yes. Also, Feeney, she could have done a ped check when she was there, but she did not. So hopefully exitzero will give us that ped check while he's in the forest. He has the forest, the woods of Skull, of Peter J. Skull. That's his official name.
Yes, we'll go with that.
But yeah, since he has the mirror, that's what I was gonna say.
That is correct. They both have the mirror.
Yes.
I can confirm.
Yes, thank you for the confirmation, staff.
You're very welcome. Oh,
where is? Oh, she's
Feeney
gonna go catfish.
going for. Oh wow, that bomb just dropped immediately into the water.
And probably also Zora. This will be great.
Yes, I'll finally get my Zora check.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my flute.
I like how it's your Zora check. It's not Feeney's.
Yeah.
It's you.
No, it's mine.
It's mine.
I have instructed.
It's like when Gollum lost his ring, and he's like, it was like, it's my ring, even though it's like Bilbo's had it for a long time. It's mine. Took it from us.
I never actually watched that. Surprise.
About what?
Lord of the Rings.
What do you mean surprised? What were you going to be surprised about?
Well, like everyone has seen that series, I guess. That did not went where I thought it would go.
Let's go check Zora, shall we?
Whoa. Whew. Woohoo.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Ooh, on point.
So Ledge was 10 arrows. I actually remember that, but I didn't say it fast enough, so now you will never know if I'm lying or not. Pet check! Oh, Zora and pet check at the same time?
Exciting. Oh, Feeney, please wait for like a moment. No? Okay.
No, but pet check, she'll get her item before pet check. And it's a life lessons. Oh, mushroom!
Oh no! Oh wow. No, that is horrible.
Oh,
that is horrible. I love it. Mushroom into
Myers...
shovel into vanilla flute. Let's go. Let's go.
What if Myers like Quake, and Quake is on Witch Hut, like something like that? Because it can't be. No, Turtle Rock was Bombos. Okay, so it could be Ether too. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this just. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me too. We're both both being very manly on the stream here.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought again. Well, there it goes. Leaving the station.
That train has two wheels on the tracks and 2 wheels off the tracks, so we know it's still going. So
gas.
Feeney is gonna head into ice, and Exit is now gonna take Jeremiah. So Feeney just feels ahead in all that because she has the Master Sword too now, so she's just ahead, basically.
in all honesty, she did pull ahead quite majorly.
And we know that this whole Jeremiah thing is useless. Yeah, there was nothing found here. So I don't know why exitzero isn't just immediately just heading into ice. Why he's actually doing this first, but oh well. Oh.
Oh, I'm back.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it didn't seem like you were gone, but I'm just chatting so much. Anyway.
Hi.
Hello. I'm Kanban.
Welcome back. I'm Stan. Welcome to the Link to the Past.
Yes.
Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament between the Dragonfeeney and exitzero. Both runners are in the 2 and 6.
What?
I give up. I give up. Oh my god. In this 6th round. Oh man.
Ah, there's 6. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
You're like
Saved
me.
it.
You have two thoughts in your head at once, and then you mix them together. I do it all the time. It happens. No problem. No problem. So
Gotcha.
we are. Well, I don't know if we're gonna see bomb jumping because they have the cane. So well, they're gonna bomb jump anyway. Well, at least Feeney's gonna bomb jump.
Yeah, the bomb jump does make the dungeon a lot easier, as you don't have to loop-de-loop around. Although
Well,
the
you don't
addition
have
of the cane and hookshot, yeah, there's.
Yeah, you don't have to look for the big key though, which can sometimes be elusive. Oh, look at me with my big words, elusive big key. I know. For you, you're a native speaker. You know, elusive doesn't sound like a big word to you, but me as a Norwegian, it's not a word I use that much.
Elusive. It's such a funny word to say. Anyway, linguistics aside.
I like how you're just like tasting the word, like elusive.
Stop! That's
how does that sit in my mouth?
Just stop! Oh my. I'm just gonna be professional and focus on the raised hand.
All right.
Like air quotes professional.
Oh, they're both in ice now. They're both getting cold.
Yes, they've been for about a minute. But it's fine.
Well, exits only entered despite his name. So
Wow. Wow. Just Whew.
Okay, so we're gonna ferry this. Does this? What are they called? Those are not anti-fairies. Those are
those are bunny
transformations. Oh, bunny beams. It's not a beam though. It's like a whatever. I'm not gonna start to quarrel about such minor things. Let's talk about Go mode. Cause why not?
Well, still flute.
Oh, tempered. Nice.
Oh, I missed because
Yeah, it happens. I'm here. Don't worry.
But yeah,
flute.
about that Go mode, flute is all that we require. If Bombos is medallion for Misery Maya, but other than that, maybe Ether or Quake.
I hope not.
That, those are the last items that we need to be able to fully complete the game. And with that mushroom on pedestal.
Yeah. Oh,
you were gonna say?
No, you just I wasn't sure if your microphone was going out or if you were just suddenly very quiet. So
yeah, no, I completely fell silent.
Okay.
For you to come in with a witty comment.
All right, I'll try and deliver. It's too late now, but still. I was gonna talk about the mushroom on the pedestal, but you mentioned it. So that's the potential troll. So if Meyer is not Bombos and they can't find that other medallion, it might be in the witch's hut. And they can't not only enter Turtle Rock, they can complete Turtle Rock, and it is a pendulum. They don't even want to go in there if they can avoid it. But yeah, this is quite interesting. Ped is not dead, but it is unlikely.
Yes, its chances are diminishing, although increasingly growing exponentially larger with every item location not turning out to be valuable to get a synchronous screen scroll. Dragonfeeney, meanwhile, onto the Cold Stare fight.
Yes, and he has his Temper Sword, which makes Cold Stare easier. He also has Fire Rod and Bombos. He has everything he needs.
Yeah, she'll make quick work of those cut and pull.
Now, in case you're wondering, when fighting Colster, there is an ingredients list you can follow, and he has checked off every single item. Don't listen to me.
Marvelous.
Thank you. So
Oh.
I'm actually curious. Is Bombos faster than doing a bunch of like I know it saves magic, but is it actually faster?
No, it is actually slightly slower.
Okay.
But that is the case if you can perfectly mash the fire. Otherwise,
yeah.
it's about odd or even. Really.
So if Zelda for some reason suddenly started playing Randomizer, he would never use the Bombos. Yeah. Okay. Well, unless he didn't have the fighter up.
Well, unless he physically has no other means of melting the ice.
Yes.
Icebreakers. Love
Yes. Oh no.
Did you know you cannot lick the tip of your elbow?
Well, I can see Colster melting when you say that. That's a good icebreaker.
I mean, I think he's got some eyes on me.
Oh wow. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is an eye in ice, so yeah. By the way, Batman and Robin is an underrated masterpiece. So,
where did that come from?
well, with all the ice puns, you know. Anyway.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Sorry, it was a stretch.
Gosh darn it! Yeah. I was like, wait, how does this tie into ice or ALTTP?
My references shall remain obscure. So we know that Super Bunny Cave had nothing, don't we?
Yes, we did already see this, I believe.
Yeah. So boring. We have to see it again. Ugh. Anyway, no, this game.
Wow. I mean, if runners did know where to go, then that would take away all of the fun, really.
Yes.
Oh man. Feeney going to check Heroic Cave as well. Not going
Yeah.
to find much of anything besides, well, money, which is nice, I guess.
It's a little bit of disappointment as well.
Oh, using the bonk instead of the hook shot. You don't often see that when runners have
Mad
the hook
lads.
shot.
I have the hook shot, but I'm still gonna use it.
Oh, I died a little.
Well, that's basically That's basically what's been happening this whole commentary.
Slowly but surely, we're both just
So
we're both just deteriorating until we're just a state of just full nonsense. I mean, I feel like we arrived at that station a bloody while ago.
I don't feel so good. All right,
oh
so
my stop! I do get that reference though. That was horrible. Spoiler alert.
I actually no. Those who haven't seen it's not gonna get it. So
Yeah.
I actually found a T-shirt in my closet, and it says it's an old like English T-shirt, and it says Elvis is dead, Sinatra is dead, and me I feel also not so good, and it has nothing to do with the recent movie. It's just a random T-shirt I found. So I was wearing that today, and everyone thought it was like a reference, but yeah, it was kind of weird. It's a fun little T-shirt. Oh. All right, so where do we go now? Ice is done, and they need the flute. So we need a pendant dungeon dip here. We need either Turtle Rock or Eastern Dip, I think.
Yes, and with that, I believe that Turtle Rock is going to be the most likely. It does have 6 unique items across its dungeon as well as Mimic Cave.
I don't know, some could be copies. But yeah, so Feeney will go up
to... Okay, if we're going to go that route, they're technically called Gorias and not Mimics.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? They're not called Mimics.
I don't know if I'm more blown away by the fact or more blown away that you actually had to go there and say that. But
or the fact that I actually remember all the names, all the official names of all the enemies.
Yes, you have like you know all the names of all the rooms and all the enemies, and that's great. It's a good resource to have there. On the other hand, I hope everything else in your social life is fine. But yeah.
Well, I mean, my mental state is debatable.
Also, sorry.
Wow. Okay, now that I think about that statement, I'd like to retract that one.
No, I'm sorry because like I had something I wanted to say and I just completely ignore what you said, and what you said is like something I really should have responded to because you just coming out saying.
Oh, you're horrible.
I'm like a horrible person.
Can't believe you've done this.
Like, my mental state is good. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna see.
Meanwhile, Telerock's happening on both sides of your screen.
Oh man, I feel like a horrible human being right now.
Oh.
Anyway, I hope you're doing okay, and I care deeply about you, Stan. I want you to be fine in real life and as a caster.
Much appreciated.
Oh wow, this is a roller coaster. So,
oh man, just allow me to wipe some sweat on my forehead then.
What I was gonna say is that I think the reason they're going both to Turtle Rock and not going into Eastern is that they have bombos. It's the only medallion they have, and it's also accidentally, or maybe not so accidentally, the requirement for Turtle Rock. So the seed is kind of pointing them in this direction.
Or incidentally, because Turtle Rock has 6 items compared to Eastern Palace's 3.
Yeah. That could be it.
I am going to take every single opportunity now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. So wait, how many items?
6 unique items, 5 in the dungeon itself, and 1 in the Garia cave.
Did you know they're not called mimics? All right,
No,
so we're gonna have.
Tell me about it.
Actually, I don't remember what they were called.
They are called Garias. Oh, these are called chain jumps though.
Oh, and they deal a bunch of damage. Poor
wow,
Phoenix
yeah.
down to 2.5 hearts. And she's not gonna dust the fairy? Oh, maybe here? No, wow, she just keeps on going. Maybe she feels a little bit behind.
I mean, they have been running around looking for one single item for quite a while, and access to Turtle Rock was unlocked incidentally a while ago as well. So that may be weighing on both our runners' mind.
Well, there are 4 anti-fairies there to have fun with, so there we go. Oh, don't wanna get hit by that one.
Oh, there we go. Just for good measure.
Yes. Why not?
Nice.
Oh, gets the bunny and the
key. That's
nice.
normal spray. That's interesting.
I think Robolink's. What is Robolink's? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. So again, this is important. They're not in here to actually kill Trinex. They're here to find the mirror. If they find the mirror, they're just gonna probably just mirror out as soon as possible. No, not the mirror, the flute. But yeah, you know what I mean. Meanwhile, Stan, are you there?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Cool beans.
I was just opening my a couple. Anyway. Yeah. Well, Mimic Cave coming up. Or Red Garia Cave.
Yes, let's call it the Garia Cave. So are they called green and red Garias?
Yes, actually.
Oh, I wish they had like some more unique names. So this is a Garias, but these are Gorina. So I don't know.
Garinas? Really? Gorettas and Garinas. Yes. Let's rename them. Nintendo, yes. Please change the name of enemies.
Not only did we learn their official name, we immediately changed it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, talking about names, the fire shield is actually called the red shield, and nowhere is it ever mentioned to be a fire shield. That means just aroused because it can actually block fireballs.
Ah, I see. Well, it is red and it is a shield, so the name makes sense.
Well, but strawberries are red as well, and you don't call it strawberry shield, do you?
That's an excellent point, sir. Oh, wow. So if anyone needs Stan in their debating team... Oh, wow. I like how Feeney was setting up the run, and then she missed, and it still worked. That was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, bonking off the chest instead of the wall. Oh. And yes, flute is the last item that we need. Depending on the pedestal of the medallion of Maya, if that is Ether or Quake, we are still looking for that medallion. But other than that, flute is all we need to beat in Schrodinger's Go mode.
Flute be on Ped? It can.
Yes, it can. Although we
know.
know.
The dream is alive.
But we already know what's on pedestal.
Oh yeah, the mushroom. Okay, I mean, okay. So sorry, sorry. The flute. You know what I mean. The flute can be in Witch's Hut.
As I mentioned, smush into shovel into vanilla flute. There it is.
They found it.
No. Yes. Go mode.
Well,
Ish.
Yes,
I mean.
I wanted it to be in Witch's Hut. Now we know that. Well, Meyer.
You can't have everything. Wait.
We can maybe.
Interesting choice of Feeney to go out of Sanctuary, not to Maya.
Well, she needs to activate the flute.
Wow, dude.
Don't worry.
Wow, dude.
You got this. Oh, they're really close. But despite all our rantings, this is actually a really close race.
Oh man.
No, don't go that way.
I just wish I'd been paying more attention.
Exit,
because this is surprisingly close.
It is. Well, Exit kind of went for a long trip there. He's just gonna take some extra damage, I suppose.
I mean, you know, with please unpause. 14 hearts. Wow.
Okay. So
okay.
we are. This is the moment of truth. Do they have the bombos on Maya, or will they have to start going medallion hunting?
Do they have the Maya bombos? That's literally what I heard.
What? Yes. I have a way with.
Ether! Let's go! Oh man!
Oh, they didn't
Exit.
check the rest of the.
No!
What if?
Oh no!
On Laser Bridge.
What if Ether's right here?
Yes.
It is! What?
Well, that's so, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour 27 minutes, and Feeney, she is in go mode officially.
Oh man, following closely behind, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. exitzero will be in go mode shortly.
By the way, the reason we have paid no respects to Swag Dog is that we don't have audio on our end, so we don't know which stream is actually playing the Swag Dog melody. It might be playing right now, in that case.
No, Feeney's audio is currently up.
Oh, okay, never mind. So we completely missed it. But that, to be honest, not the first time that happened this cast, so...
It's fine. Chat notices the anthem, so it's all Gucci.
Oh, using Fire Rod strats in this room and then getting a full magic drop, that feels so nice. Knowing that it didn't really, yeah. My sentences are great. So, exitzero hopefully is also, well, I can't imagine him going anywhere else than Myershed after seeing that Ether.
Don't procrastinate. Come on, mate. You're almost there, so close.
And Dragon Feeney did exactly the same thing, like angry slashes. Let's just go.
Yes, Mira, Smoky, no God Maya. Sad.
Go mode! Well, that's only 1 minute later. So they are 1 minute apart from each other.
This is so close. I wish I'd paid more attention.
Well, we're here now. They're in go mode. It's fine.
I mean, you're going to have to do with us. You don't have a choice.
No, I'm sorry. You can't turn off the audio. Nice. They have everything they need, and
that's amazing. Gold sword, silvers. This is going to be a breeze from here on out.
Now, so Feeney's only looking for big key?
Yes.
So she hasn't found
one small key.
Yes. Well, 2. Yeah.
Well,
Soon
yeah.
to be 3.
I mean.
Yeah.
Well,
You say 1, but you know.
wait.
She wants
2.
to.
That's just
Does-
2. Wait.
Well,
oh,
she used 1.
Yeah. Wow.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This
Okay.
is why I don't run this game.
Another
well,
small key.
now we're at 3. There we go.
Yes. We're all right now. We're all,
I can't believe it's nut butter. Sorry, just to satisfy chat that for a minute.
That is actually so funny because the first game I ever casted was with Big John, and for some reason
wonderful fellow.
he called heart pieces for heasts, and I thought he said yeast, and then we ended up.
I remember that.
We somehow ended up with I can't believe it's not yeast. I don't know how that happened. Like that should be the next big product to sell out. So yeah. So I was just funny you say I can't believe it's not butter in a cast here.
You're welcome.
So Big Key might be in vanilla location here, so we're about to find out. It's only that. There's only that and that one other chest it can be in. Can't really have Big Key.
Well, it is either going to be this or that other one, yeah. That, like, 50-50 chance, really.
Mr. Fancy, I know all the names in all the rooms, in all the dungeons. Not everyone is like you, okay?
Fun fact about that cutscene, it's just as long as Paths of Darkness. Big Key! In the...
I learned that fun fact from you last time we did the cast, actually.
Yes!
Oh, and everyone. Exit is going to Exit is going to catch up because he's not going to go back out like fair unless he turns around here though. We'll see.
I hope not, although very likely.
Yeah, it's a quicker check. So, he's going this way at least.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yes.
Exit
Nice.
does catch up a little bit. Feeney, meanwhile, using the Cane of Samaria on arguably one of the more difficult dark rooms. Thankfully, though, we already got that lamp from the magic altar. Yeah, well, I had to dig for that one.
The magic altar? Oh, bats?
Yeah, I use official namings. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's called the magic altar? I have no idea.
It's an altar of, well, I can only assume it to be blood, but it's just
well, we already started quite dark.
Whoa.
Might as well keep going.
Yeah.
They sacrifice virgins on that altar.
Oh my god, calm down.
Sorry, PG stream. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. What is a brutal game though? Link is basically a burglar, just going around stealing stuff.
Well, yeah, bombing open walls. And,
I would like to see him like just visit a person and start breaking all the pots in all the rooms and just fighting money and just taking it and like, what are you doing, man?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because they just come back after you leave.
That's true. So this is a world where it's better, it's easier to be a thief. Oh, why isn't that one? Didn't he shoot like 5 arrows in that one?
He did, but wow, goodbye Vitreous. But the reason that it didn't die in one hit is because he was poking that eyeball. And during the iframes that enemies get after getting hit.
Enemies get iframes too?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Although most of the time they get knocked back, but the little eyeballs are a little different in that they, their hit stun animation just has them standing still in place.
You may not be a voice actor, but you are a walking encyclopedia of this game.
Well.
Take that as a compliment.
Numbers! 2
Yes.
plus 2 is 4 minus 1 Ganon Sour. 22 item locations.
Oh yeah! We
one
got that
big
stuff
key
going
that
on.
we need. Yeah, that's also a thing.
Look at chat with numbers. There we go.
So yeah, 22 locations. Unfortunately, we are not part of the Speed Gaming network, so Michael K will have to keep track of everyone's guesses. But I want to ask you, Cameron, where do you believe the big key is going to be?
I'm just gonna say a number, and I think it's gonna be 2 pi fifths. So that's my guess.
2 times pi, there will be 6.28.
28.
6.28. Wait,
Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah,
That is correct. And
Well-
and then hang on. So that divided by 5. So it's basically 1.
Good. going for the God Tower. As people may know, what I usually do is I generate a random number akin to the randomizer.
Oh.
A random number between 1 and 22.
You're leaving it all to chance.
Number 3, the torch.
I love how that was like a voice coming through. That was beautiful.
I mean,
And it would be so fun if it would be so
Sorry?
fun if you're like, yeah, the voice said 17. Like after we connect, I was like, all right. So we so very shortly we need to stop the game. But Michael, our favorite tracker, got this.
Yes,
Exit's gonna take a
thanks for
different way up the mountain, actually.
actually a slower round because the portal is already open up on Turtle Rock, so not sure why.
Good point.
Although it may just be a frame of preference.
Oh, I'm wrong. Crap.
Yeast
Oh, yeah,
number
stop.
1, Smoky.
Stop the game. Stop the game if it hasn't happened already.
Yeah, all the happening's been happening. Right side, by the way.
Oh,
Skipping tile room.
Not surprised.
Nope. Oh, my! That was
Feeney is
close.
having trouble turning right. Just like Zoolander. No, that was left. Anyway.
What is going on?
Haven't you seen Zoolander? He can't turn left. It's
Oh.
like a running gag in that movie. It's really weird.
I don't watch movies.
One thing is I haven't seen that movie in particular, but you don't watch movies, period.
No, I'm more of an anime guy.
Okay. But you've seen Infinity Wars though.
Negative.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Why do I even speak to you? No, I'm just kidding.
Alright then, mate, bugger off.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
Alright.
glad to have you. exitzero. Going left side, making up a huge amount of time.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
fighting
this is so close. Torch is not my guess. I didn't guess 3, obviously. I mean,
well,
you
it
know,
won't be. It won't be 3 anymore anyway. They won't.
yeah.
Run it, so. Anyhow, we're gonna. Is this the randomizer room? The one coming up? Is this what they call the randomizer room?
No, this is the 3 Stalfos room.
What is the randomizer room?
That is the room that you never enter because there's nothing there. Shovel, gotta go outside for that big key.
Okay, if we ever get there, tell me if we're there.
Yes.
With the randomizer room, yes, because I'm
Yes.
confused. Mostly confuzzled, actually. Oh no! Don't
Oh
fall down.
no, Phoebe!
Oh!
exitzero takes the lead!
Oh, wow,
What an upset!
This is so close now.
This is going to be amazing.
Oh, look at that! Look at
Map
that!
chest coming up. Synchronized vanilla map!
I like how hype you're about that.
This insane. Different strats, same amount of time.
Now this is linked to the past racing. All right,
Man,
so.
this race is on. Oh my. There.
Wow.
This is insane. Oh no, sword beam's not working out for Zero.
Dragon Feeney with a huge lead.
Mirror
did he-
shield.
Did he
There
make the
we
block
go.
disappear? No, okay, there we go. No, we can't do that.
Well, you can. You just go back to the start of the dungeon. Coming up is randomizer room.
Oh,
Only
that's the
visited
randomizer room.
in the
Okay.
randomizer as the vanilla game has 2 packs of 2
Ah,
bombs
that's why
and
it's called the
2
randomizer
bundles
room.
of arrows.
Ah, I see. It's just to confuse people trying looking for
There
the
it
big-
is.
Yeah, there it
Randomizer
is!
room is always the answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is Feeney still opening chests?
Money.
Stan is hype about
Oh.
anything.
But with that, Zero does take the lead over again by a huge margin. Yeah.
Yes, and this is down to execution, as it is
Yeah.
noted out, pointed out. So
Oh,
this is exciting. We're gonna see what just
yeah,
who
it's
can,
true.
who can do the gauntlet better.
Yeah, and what number was that actually? 1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was
all right.
13-ish, 14. I'm seeing. Okay, calculus is not my strong suit.
I don't think you need calculus to count the
Well, technically, calculus includes anything that has to be calculated,
Oh, wow.
including additions. All right, Mr. Teacher, sir.
I like how every time I say something from, I know there will be a technically from Stan. No, Feeney, don't go there. No, you have enough hearts. You have so much to live for. Come on, you can do this.
Oh man. Although if exitzero does happen to die, then that will put Feeney at a major advantage.
Indeed.
Although of course, still anything can happen, as you know, the Gauntlet Notorious, especially built by Ganondorf as a great conquest for epic heroes to prove themselves against the enemies thrown at them.
I think he likes to be called Mr. Dragon. What was his name again? Crap.
Mr. Dragmire.
Mr. Dragmire. I think that's his preferred name. Yes.
I believe that is.
Oh, that sounds so much like a British costume drama. Mr. Dragmire, it's capital to see you, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, that would have been wonderful. Did I stereotype British? Sorry, didn't mean to. Oh, beautiful Landmola's fight.
Oh, jeez.
From Exit.
Excuse me.
We have a cell phone call from Stan, but meanwhile, Dragon Feeney is right behind exitzero.
Pardon me.
That's fine. And hopefully he can get us. Oh, not the zero cycle that exitzero got. So she will have to do another round of fighting the Landmolas, but gets the one cycle.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. Phone, shut up.
That's how you make it. So in case anyone wondering, if your phone is making a lot of noise, just say shut up and it will be quiet.
Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No, we're not going there. Oh, don't fall down, exit! Although, okay, so they are catching up. And by they, I mean her.
They are catching up, and and that means that he's going to have to wait for the torches.
Oh, that means Feeney takes the
Oh,
lead.
what is going on? Well, no, yes, no, yes,
Kind
no.
of. No.
No,
so
they're back in neck and neck. Oh my
back into
god.
sync. Oh, but Exit
Zero
is
now, taking a detour.
Yes. And now Feeney's ahead. Okay, so they have 3 keys. They don't need to open a single chest. They have everything they need.
Yes, that is correct. Both of the runners are ignoring everything.
Oh,
Feeney
no.
misses the bomb. Oh, Zero throws it down sooner.
Back to sync!
No! Zero! Although both had to pause. Synchronous theory. No, the bug net!
Oh, opening that chest, actually.
Why? Sure.
I don't know.
Sure, why not? Oh my god.
I don't think we'll see any hover strats here.
A whole 65 beats per minute. Oh, that is insane. Let me check mine real quick.
Feeney is slightly ahead again, and she has the hookshot out, so exitzero is gonna have to menu as well. So there we go. She's gonna validate this run, which is completely unnecessary because they have everything they need. I don't know why they're opening chests. There's nothing they are looking for.
Yeah, they need nil.
The only thing is like red mail for Dragon Feeney, but she knows where that is. That was on the she checked the ether tablet. She knows it's there if she remembers. But anyway, Feeney with a slight lead. It's like 3 seconds ahead of exitzero going.
This is pretty much nothing. Just a heads up for our viewers: if our runners happen to finish within 3 seconds of each other, a tie will be declared. So this is still very much a close race.
I didn't know that. There's so much I don't know.
Well, thankfully, you've got. Yes, I am 100% sure.
Okay.
As it has been. Oh no, that could have been a triple. Oh man.
Still fine. That should be it.
There we go. Dragon Feeney will be the first one into the Ganon fight. We could not make this up, ladies and gentlemen. This. Oh.
My heart's racing.
No, my heart's racing right now.
This is linked to the past racing.
My heart's racing at a full 93 BPM. 97. Okay, I'm not gonna give up.
You have your heart rate in front of you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've got it on.
That's surprising.
Oh, but these runners, if only they knew. Wait,
oh, long
thanks for
text.
dropping in the first passages in a hot air balloon were a duck, a sheep, and a rooster.
What? That's an obscure reference.
I don't know what that is reference to. Oh man, both of these runners in the cannon fight at the same time, pretty much. Going to the first phase.
Should be a quick one. Yeah, I don't know if exitzero is gonna get out of that second phase. So if he got enough, if it was 5 or 6 hits, I think it was. Yeah, it was enough. It's starting to teleport around.
Yeah. Oh man,
this is gonna come down to
execution.
Yeah, and it's gonna come down to if they get double, triple arrows, I think, because the first 2 phases with gold is so easy, and he will do the same number of teleports. So it's basically arrows.
Oh,
look at this!
I cannot. Yeah.
The timers are perfectly synced up.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh okay, no! exitzero and Feeney both missing the first shot, both missing torch glitch, although with half magic, not that big of a deal. exitzero gets a nice double, so does Feeney! Another single. Oh my god, and Feeney finishes off first. Oh my!
No way! And that's more than 3 seconds. She actually got it.
Oh my! Wow. Oh my goodness! Both of our runners in the finale cutscene. Oh my god, this race is one of the closest that I have seen. DragonFeeney finishing off with an official time of 1:45.48. Meanwhile, Zero with 1:46.01. Oh, excellent. Only 10 seconds separating the both of these runners. Oh my god.
That was an excellent and exciting run indeed.
If only I paid more attention. Anyway, trying to get both of these runners in for a post-race
It was entertainment.
Yes, definitely so. Oh.
Yes, let's see if we can get them in here. Oh, it's gonna be. I just feel for exitzero though. Like it was so close. It feels so bad, kind of, to lose something that close. But then again, it was a really, really close fight. So, ooh.
Oh, I would not have it any other way.
That I can agree with.
Oh my.
Sorry, I'm typing a little bit. I'll turn it off very shortly. All right, there we go. My keyboard is loud. I know it.
Oh, gonna have those mechanical switches.
Oh yeah, love those things. Will you swoop around and see if you can find our 2 runners here?
Yeah, I'm in contact with them currently, hoping that.
All right, good. You got this. I believe in you. Stan the man, fixing the interviews.
No,
I couldn't rhyme it any more than that. Sorry.
It's fine. We aren't hired for rapping.
That's true. So,
okay.
For anyone who tuned in later on, just so you know, pedestal was the mushroom, and we were for a while hoping for the witch to have a progression item, but we'll never know actually what the hit. Oh no, yes we will, but I think the text past the witch's hat. She does say kind of in her text what she has. So, well, we know it's not going to be anything important, because anything important, insects for Trey. So she had a bottled
bee. Interesting. Yes. All right, and with that, both of our runners are joining us right now. Wow. GG, first of all, to both of you. 10 seconds in between. Oh, how about that?
Oh, wait, what? I only won by 10 seconds? Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wait. I lost.
No, yes. Oh. No, yeah. Unfortunately, exitzero, you did not win.
Oh, man. I thought... Damn.
It was incredibly close. You both entered Ganon almost identically. It was like a couple of seconds, like 1 or 2 seconds between you as you entered Ganon the last fight.
Yeah, actually, the main bulk of the time that was made up is because exitzero went left side instead of right side, which was pretty much from that point on, you just traded the lead back and forth.
Yes, like you have to rewatch this race, and just Ganon's tower was insane. Just because one of you got ahead and then fell down, and then the other one got ahead, and then it's just back and forward. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the flute to be in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that was. I mean, when I first saw the that the Turtle Rock was a pendant, I already called required Turtle Rock laser bridge. So sorry.
Yeah, man. And then I also did the catfish to get that early sword. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, Feeney actually went almost a full hour without checking either K45 or catfish. Missing out on that sword indeed.
So, Fiend, is the microphone working? No. Okay, so Fiend will probably be with us here shortly. But yeah, what did you think about the scene in general, Exits?
I thought it was pretty normal, to be honest. I don't know. I thought going into Turtle Rock, like when I hadn't gone into Eastern or the back half of Turtle or the Thieves Town. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's true. And you both actually did the same gamble. You both, I don't think either of you went to the back of Thieves Town or into Eastern. You both did the exact same gambles, just at different times.
Yeah, it's really insane.
I'm trying to remember if it was you or Fiend who checked pedestal. One of you did.
Oh yeah, I checked it. There's the mushroom.
What did you think about that?
I was like, oh boy. I didn't.
We were kind of hoping the flute was in Witch's Hut for a while, but yeah, that would have been something.
That would have been hilarious, actually.
And it was technically possible. The flute didn't lock any of the pendants.
Yep.
All right. It seems that Fiend is having some issues with the microphone. I'm not sure if she'll be able to share her thoughts about the seed.
It was scary. It was so scary.
There we go.
There we are.
Congratulations, and yeah, wow, that was like scarily close as well.
Oh, it was so scary. I went into Turtle Rock as like a last resort because I didn't want to go back into Thieves Town. I didn't want to go back into Swamp, and I didn't want to go into Eastern at all. So I was like, I guess we're doing this. That was a very lucky flute find for me, I feel.
Your opponent did exactly the same. Yeah. So yeah, we don't know what was in Eastern. None of you ever went to Eastern. It's pretty insane. Now, Fiend, just so you know, like at the last Ganon fight, the reason you won is that you were able to pull off silver arrows at the end, slightly faster than your opponent.
Oh, I think I got one double.
I got one double as well.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, but I think I missed like one of my shots, like near the end. The last fourth shot I missed.
Yeah. So it was extremely close, and like we told Exit earlier, your Ganon's tower climb was like back and forth all the time. Who was in lead and who was not in lead? It was intense to watch. It was so much fun. Such a great race.
That's good. I like exciting races.
And you synced up so many times, entering the same rooms at the exact same frames. It was insane. So when you went to go in and get some fairies in Ganon's tower, we were like, no, don't go in there, because you were synced up before that, and then you started falling behind a little bit because
I wasn't going to, but I'm like, no, I need the safeties because sometimes I struggle in the gauntlet if I don't have a good one. So I was like, I'll just get these fairies, and then I won't get the chests upstairs. So that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, and it worked out just fine.
And then Zero actually, after the four torch room, he actually went up to pick up the heart and the full magic, which is basically where you two just synced up again from that point forward. So you both went for different safeties, but still ended up in the exact same spot.
So yeah, thank you both for a very exciting run. I think we're gonna start to wrap this one up. Any last comments about the seed or anything you wanna share with us?
No, just GG. Fun game, fun race.
Yeah, GG. Thanks for having us. Don't forget everybody to follow your commentators, follow exitzero, follow ALTTPR and all the family of channels, and that's it. Thank you.
And follow Fiend. Thank you for being with us, and thank you all the viewers and the chat for keeping this as hype as possible. Thanks to my co-caster Stan for being with me and knowing all the names of everything. It's incredible.
Very welcome. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, just to echo that, be sure to give a follow to both of these runners putting on an amazing display of their cunning within this game. thedragonfeeney as well as exitzero. Also, shoutouts to our tracker Michael K __, as I've been told, 2 underscores, mind you, and our restream Nailene for keeping everything running smoothly. And yeah, huge shoutouts to Kanban85 for making this so exciting for me.
Oh, well, wow, thank you. Likewise. All right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Make sure to tune in to other races at the link to the past Randomizer channels and also the Speed Gaming channels. And good night.
Yes, with that, there are going to be a couple more races on Speed Gaming 5 at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Ephraim versus Julo Ninja, as well as on ALTTP Randomizer 2 at 8 p.m. Raspberry Flute versus I Am the Sword. So definitely be sure to catch those, as well as follow all of the ALTTP Randomizer channels 1 through 4 and Speed Gaming 1 through 6, as well as subscribe to youtube.co.uk/Speed Gaming channel. But without all that out of the way, that is going to do it for us for this race. I hope you've enjoyed, and until next seed.
Bye-bye.